Hello, my name is Dr. Norma Thomas, and I'm one of the co-founders of Story Joy. And I wanted to do this brief introductory video before you meet Bishop Leonard Tucker, who's going to talk about New Beginnings Full Gospel Church. New Beginnings is now in what was one of the synagogues here in Uniontown. Uniontown once had a thriving Jewish community, but the synagogue was sold to New Beginnings in 2005. The Tree of Life Synagogue has an interesting history. In Uniontown, I found out there was a school for quote unquote colored children that had to close because at some point the parents decided that they would no longer send their children to a segregated school. So the building was repurposed and it was called the White Building, not because of just white students going there, but it was named after a school board member, and it was used as a school and it was integrated. It was then sold to members of the Jewish community to found the Tree of Life Synagogue, and they moved from that building across the street to what is now New Beginnings, but was the Tree of Life Synagogue. Interesting that Bishop Tucker is a descendant of the Thomas family, and at some point the Thomas family did sell property to the Jewish community as part of the Jewish cemetery that is on Bennington Road in Hopwood. That cemetery sits almost across from the Thomas Cemetery in Hopwood. So as Bishop says, that there's a long-standing relationship between the Thomas family, African American family in Uniontown, and the Jewish community in Uniontown as well. So this is that introductory video. I hope you will listen to the video of Bishop Tucker. I wanted to show some pictures that are from the inside of the church before you see that video. Here you see a picture of the outside of the former Tree of Life Synagogue, now New Beginnings Full Gospel Church. This picture coming up next is of the old New Beginnings Church, which almost sits catty-corner to the new church. It now houses a private company, but you can still see the cross in the front that has the name of New Beginnings on it. They still own that site. This is one of the many artifacts that are still in the building. The new owners did not take out these artifacts left from the Jewish community. Here is a plaque, and you can see when you see this up close that these were names that were on the plaque, and on the sides are lights that can be lighted so that you can better see the names that were on the plaque. This is one of the beautiful stained glass windows. Here is another one of the plaques with the Hebrew writing. This is a beautiful stained glass window. And here is another beautiful stained glass window, one of several that are in the building. The new owners took great care to preserve many of the artifacts that let you know that this was a former synagogue. So please look at the video with Bishop Leonard Tucker, who talks about New Beginnings and their origin and why they started the church in the first place. And if you like what you see, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We will be coming forth with other videos to talk about the history of African Americans in Fayette County and Uniontown in particular. Thank you for listening, and we look forward to talking to you more in the future.